Hello and welcome back to Skyrim and to something completely different. Now, with the last video, defeating Ancano and becoming the Archmage, we have officially cleared out the Mage's College quests. As such, we have... I could have gone straight for Septimus Signus's outpost and ask for about the Elder Scroll, but I feel like there's at least two tombs that I would like to show before I do. One of them is this one here. We are entering Yngol Barrow. Yngol Barrow is one of the most eastern Nordic tombs that you can find. It sits far east of Windhelm, and it's relatively small compared to other of the barrows. Then again, there aren't actually a lot of Nordic tombs in Windhelm, so I suppose that makes up for it. It is the barrow using the least valuable claw of them all, namely the coral claw, which has a base value of only 50 gold pieces. Even the iron claw is worth more. And as finished with our Mage guild, we are now back in our warrior attire. Oh. What? What is that? Okay. Right. It doesn't seem aggressive, whatever it is. Oh, did not mean to do that actually. Okay. So far it's... Whoa! That was another one. I have yet to see any life. Well, any actual life, that is. See, that one is iced off. So we have to enter the tomb here. And stop to listen for the sound of... It seems mostly clear. There's a throne over there. Right. Now, I could just pull the lever, but any adventuring 101 knows that if there's a lever with a dead body nearby, you should probably not flick that lever. Dead scholar. Amethyst. Ooh, Myth of Qa'Rajh. No. One of the things that I also did was that I went past Windhelm on the way here and sold off some stuff. All our mage's gear is now stored in the Archmage's quarters. I think this is the book we want. Read. Oh, this is not so long. Let me see. What kind of voice should I give this guy? If it is a guy. I think it is. Right. What a peculiar place the barrow turned out to be. I hadn't explored for very long before reaching this elaborate room and gate locking me from further into the crypt. I confess it, I'm relieved. This place puts the fear of oblivion into me. There are some carvings in this room. I'll attempt to transcribe them for the college so I have something to show for this effort. All was so in Edmora, land of truth and our home. Man in his throne, so should he be. Whale in the sea, so should he be. Eagle in sun sky, so should he be. Snake in the weed, so should he be. Sorrow for the sea ghost took Yngol, prize brother of sail from Edmora's fleet. And none on land, nor sky, nor sea would ever again be as should be. Fascinating, these ancient Nords. I wonder what other secrets are hidden here. Surely there can't be harm in trying to go a little further, and there is a lever here which must open the gate beyond. So we now know how he met his fate. But this actually does give us the clues. So let's see. Man on his throne, so should he be. Right. Maybe I should just take this with me. Man on his throne, so should he be. Well... that's gonna be a problem. There's only a skull here, and that probably doesn't count for it. Whale in this... Well, this is obviously water, as you can tell from that, so that should probably be a fish. Let's see. This one seems overgrown, so that's probably the weed, so that should be snake. And this one is open to the sky, so that would be the eagle. Right. Now the problem becomes man on his throne. I hope you don't mind helping me out a little, good sir. You will help me open this door. Oh, he's a high elf. Interesting. There's some symbolism in putting a high elf on an old Nord crypt throne, I think. There may be another way, but you can't rightly flick the lever while sitting on the throne at the same time. Now, if you had a follower, you could actually do that here. But I don't. So this scholar will have to do. I don't want to search you, I want to move you. No, I don't. No. Okay, so we go like lift. You are not cooperating with me. Come on. Why does it... okay, hang on. We got this. Up he goes. Nice and easy. That'll do. He is probably on there. Would you look at that? It worked. Okay. Now, since he hadn't gotten to this part of the crypt, I expect that there will be undead in here. See an urn. We got more ice down there. Some water, it seems. I want to... Ooh, a bit of gold. And I will just... recording coffee. That's the good stuff. Right, okay, let's see. It appears that we have... Oh, it's not a deep puddle of water. For a second it looked like we had to go... Okay, what is going on here? Is there any undead? There's a lot of fog. Some water here. Chances are there are treasure down in the water. Let's see. Is there any pressure plates or anything that could... No, it looks pretty safe. Alright, let's check out the water and see if there's anything down here. No, in this game that... And right as I said that, it paid off. And it's not even locked. Not that it matters, because I do believe I am wearing Volsung, which allows me to breathe underwater. I don't really want to test it out, because if I am wrong, that could go quite horribly wrong, in fact. At least you don't drown at an instant. Okay. Remain vigilant. Keep your ears and eyes peeled. I don't like the sounds of that. And the noises from those... What are those orbs of light? Is quite disturbing as well. Yes. Let's see, I could head further. No, I cannot actually. This has been iced off as well. Seems like judging by the color of this, this is not far from the surface. Perhaps it is, perhaps it is not. Well, then we shall go the only way to go. Another door. Not a lot of big rooms here. Not a lot of fighting to do either. Though I reckon that won't last long. And the fog in here is... Ah, finally! Bit of a challenge, I say, as I defeat the lock in the first try. See, if you were a devious person, you could hide a trap trigger here behind all this growth. Actually, it looks a bit like jazzberries. I don't think it is, so I'm gonna risk it. Nope, there was no sound of a trap triggering. So all is well. And a bit of extra loot, though I don't really have the room to carry it all around. Let's see here. What? Okay, so the orbs can actually move stuff around. That is slightly concerning, actually. Though they don't seem to be able to push me. I am not sure what they do. If this tomb continues like this, there's going to be a boss battle with not a whole lot of room to fight. Actually, let's, for the sake of certainty, what do we have equipped? We have Unrelenting Force. Well, that's a good go-to shout, I'd say. Alright, we have a pressure plate there. Hold on. I need to make sure that would be under sneak, yeah? Let's see. Nope. No. You won't trigger pressure plates. Okay, so it's safe. Well, relatively. Right. Okay. This looks rather old and decrepit. But it also looks barren, with nothing in the coffins. Not that I mind that. Okay. Anything that... Well, whatever it is... Oh, there's a lot of these baubles now. Whatever it is, it seems it's right behind this locked dragon door. Right, let's see. That was not what I intended to press. So that would be miscellaneous objects and the coral dragon claw. Let's see. You got... What is that? There's a snake, wolf, and butterfly. Or maybe a moth. Okay. So we go like... Yonk. That was the snake. That's the wolf. So that means that this one should have another go. And then... Alright. I don't know if there's a boss battle right here. Okay. What is going... It's almost impossible to see with all these flickering lights. Okay, there's a chest here. Oh! Hello. Is that Yngol? No, it's just a regular old drug death overlord. Ow! Would you kindly stop that? Whoop. Ah! That was not nice. And Dunso Galanzo. Seriously, I'm the one who pushes people over here. Not you. Wait, why does he have that glow to him? That's unusual. We picked up some small healing potions, didn't we? No need to keep that around. Oh, and I also dabbled a bit into alchemy just to get rid of some ingredients and to slightly raise... Ah, there it was. And that's the sound of the tomb being clear. That may be true, but I'm still keeping my weapon ready. Let's see. Oh, there is a button here. I don't know what it... Let's take a look at that. Is that the one closing the door? If that's even possible? Nope. I wonder why it's here then. Alright, lights, don't... Bit of gold. Gold weighs nothing and doesn't... See, there's no point to search these coffins. Even with the Dawnguard DLC, they don't contain any loot whatsoever. The only place I've actually seen the coffins have loots of importance was in the Dragonborn DLC, where in the Imperial Fort out in the Ashes. Okay, what's in here then? The Helm of Winterhold. Oh, that's needed for something or other. Let's see. A Yar? A Yar? What does it weigh? Ah, not too bad. And because it's a quest item, it doesn't actually weigh us down. Oh, we'll take that. So, is that it? No spooky, scary ghost coming to... What? Okay, there is a door opener somewhere. I would like to find and use said door opener. Let's see. Where would I be if I were a pull chain or maybe a lever? Would I be in here? No. Where? Is that even openable? I see a chest there. So I'll be damned if I have to... There is a way to open that, I'm sure. It is... Maybe... What? No, that was not what I meant to do. Oh, I can't sit on this throne. It is broken, but... Would you? These lights are pushing me around. That is not funny. Maybe the button? Nope. The button doesn't do anything. But actually it does. Because if you come in from the other side, you can actually use that button to open the dragon lock. And thus bypassing the coral claw entirely. Okay. Maybe hidden in the cracks of... Nope. How about here? Nope. Will you stop that? You damn dirty lights. How about... No? I've had... What? Oh. I don't actually see any levers or pull chains or buttons, but there ought to be one. Ouch, actually kind of hurting how bright that light is. No, that was just a stone. Right, well this is getting awkward. Do I really have to look it up? What is going on with that texture? That's not supposed to be there. And I... okay. So we come in here. Defeat this bugger. And then... What? Something I have to do? Have to... The lights can't open this. That would be nice if they could, but they don't have that ability. And it's not on the pillar. Do I really have to look this up? It's been a while since I've last been to Yngol Barrow. And it doesn't have the greatest replayability because, well, there are practically no Draugr here. We've only fought one. Yeah, I'll have to look this up. Otherwise, I'm not getting anywhere. And unless... No. Why would that? What? I don't know why these lights continue to bugger around, knocking everything over. But it is kind of annoying, actually. Right, let's see. Yngol Barrow. Hold on. So let's see. It's an ancient Nordic tomb. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh! Well, that's unfortunate. So, the way this is supposed to work is that you weren't actually supposed to fight a Draugr. But because I had a Radiant quest going to here, instead of the shade appearing, which it should, from this, it was a Draugr Deathlord. That actually means that we cannot open the final part. At least not from this side. Because you need the Helm of Yngol, which I can from the page. There was supposed to be a ghost, a shade called Yngol's Shade. And he was supposed to carry Yngol's helm around. Or rather, a skeleton should be sitting on the throne where the shade should appear from, and this Draugr should not even be alive. But because I have a Radiant quest, yeah, there's no explanation to the lights, really. But yeah, because I have a Radiant quest here, which was... I have a lot of quests. That's return the Helm of Winterhold. That triggered this Draugr Deathlord to spawn instead of the Shade, and thus completely disenabling me from finishing this quest, you'd think. But the thing about Yngol Barrow is, or Yngol, if you are supposed to believe the page, which seems feasible, then there is another way out, or rather in this case. And because we've only spent about some 24 minutes, we actually have the time to go outside, find the back entrance, which is technically is, and enter from there and get the loot from that chest. Now, I have semi-made a promise to not leave any treasure behind, if at all possible. That means that if I really can't carry anything more with me, and I don't have means to get rid of it, which I do with the black market and all. Oh, did I loot this guy? I didn't. Ah, well, convenient that I was going back then. Back up through the ice. Now it's just a short walk, so There may be some polar bear, some snow bears, or maybe even some frost trolls about. Perhaps even abandoned marauder, because we are passing one of the places for a random encounter, which means that such things can happen. If we are unlucky, there's also the chance of a dragon that could spawn. If we're lucky, it's just a fox, or nothing at all, or maybe a few hawkers, given that we're close to water. Hawkers also count as a random encounter, but they only do it if you're near a larger body of water. That means that hawkers won't be found at lakes. So Lake Ilinata, though relatively large, does not actually have... Yeah, so you can see that's Windhelm over there. Now we need to travel quite the distance here. We shall do so. And because... Let's see. What am I lowest in? Let's see. Light armor. One-handed, two-handed is lower. Right, we shall wield a two-handed weapon. Haven't I gotten anything better in that? Oh no, that's in my PlayStation 4 playthrough. Right. I've just managed to gain level 100 in smithing in my PlayStation 4 playthrough, which means that I am now the proud owner of Dragon Bone equipment. So Dragon Bone weapons are some of the very best, but also some of the heaviest, obviously, weapons you can find in the entire game. Without enchantments to them. Daedric weapons are nice. Is that a hawker? Yes, but it's a dead one. That's okay. I think it might even be me that killed it. But here we are, the back entrance to Yngol Barrow. So let's head in, get the treasure. I don't think I can open the door. We might return later, maybe not on video. In which case it would only be me to return later, in order to obtain the Helm of Yngol. Now, you obtain the Coral Claw from Birnas Ortmans, the shopkeep in Winterhold, saying she found it and doesn't know what to do with it, and she will part with it for 50 gold. Which is actually at... if you have a low speech, that is its base value. And the lights have returned. I suppose an iron door wouldn't be enough to stop these little buggers. So literally... Oh, that's a long winding stair. So literally all that was that. Okay, well, we have the chest. And we now have loot. I like the designs of the steel war axe. It's cool. So that was it. Right. Now, this is the first of 2 filler episodes before we head north into the Sea of Ghosts for a take at finding where the location of the Elder Scroll. So since this one is the first one, I will show you where I'm going to meet you the second time. And the reason it popped up is that a courier arrived in Winterhold right as soon as I left, traveling south from the college. A courier arrived and contacted me with a letter from a friend. Now, as you know, a letter from a friend means that someone, possibly the Greybeards, possibly the Blades, we don't know, that someone have found a word wall of power, or heard of, or in other ways gained news of the word walls of power. And as such, okay, we'll take that off for now. We are not going back to Winterhold anytime soon, and it's fine because it's a quest item, so until it's handed in, or the quest becomes active. No, that's not true. So, because it's a quest item, and this is a sort of a radiant quest, it doesn't actually count as weighing anything at all. But this is what came up when I read a little letter from a friend. Find the source of power in Yngol Barrow. So if I click show on the map, this is where we'll go. Right on the mountains, a bit far from Winterhold, but here you see why, because the road from Winterhold runs like this, Windhelm runs like this, up here, splits into here, going to Winterhold there, and westward here. Now you pass by here, but you make a turn towards the Nightingale Inn, passing right by, and the step up to Yngol Barrow is somewhat around here, east of Silverdrift Lair. The problem with that is that it's kind of one of the barrows that is not hard to get to, but it's just exactly so much out of the way that it's not a place that you naturally go to. Now you can see I haven't even discovered it yet, so we can't fast travel to it. Not that I would on this playthrough, as I've promised I don't do fast travels on this. But I will meet you possibly around here next time. And until then, take... What? Did I just... Please don't tell me... That's... What? Did my controller just spaz out and I fast traveled by accident? Well, either way, take care. Until next time, take care.